Salam alaikum Fatima, how are you? I thought to record this translation that you requested um, so that I can do it on my own pace, and I think it's easier also. Okay, so this is the book. I don't know, Fatima, you have a copy at home, another copy, so I keep your copy so I can read and tell you. So, and if you have one at home, you can follow better. So, okay. So this is رایحه درمانی. You see the cover, it's written رایحه درمانی. It means aromatherapy. دماغم چاق است. This is an expression we use in Persian when we want to say I feel good. They sometimes ask in Persian when they see someone, they say دماغ چاقه. It means are you doing well? Are you okay? Are you fine? Are you good? But if you want to go for it word by word, the meaning is totally different. In Persian, damaq, this one, see? So this one, damaq means nose in Persian. But in Arabic, if you look for damaq, what I remember is that damaq in Arabic means brain. But in Persian, we use it for nose. Okay, so this is interesting how in Persian it means nose, and in Arabic it means brain, and then the relation between them. So damaqam, it means my nose. Chaq means fat, and ast means is. So damaqam chaqas means my nose is fat, word by word. But what we use it for, it's not like that. When we want to say I'm good. It's not really used as much as before nowadays, but usually it's used in the question. "دماغت چاقه?" and the person says, for example, yes. Yeah, but here it says "دماغم چاق است." It's like I'm feeling very well. Okay, so رایحه درمانی, it means رایحه means aroma and درمانی means therapy. Darman means therapy actually. So رایحه درمانی is aromatherapy. Okay. So let's go next page. Okay. Okay, so this is the foreword. پیش گفتار means foreword, preface. You are learning Persian. I hope you learn it. Then you can read for yourself. So here, bini. You know we have two words for nose. We say bini and we say damaq. Bini is the more formal, more respectful word, but damaq is the like. When we want to write something, we don't write damaq usually. We say bini. Okay, more formal. So bini darvazeh maghz ast. It means that the nose is a gate to the brain. It's the gate to the brain. Okay. So in Persian for brain we say maghz. In Arabic they say damag. Okay. And in tab many corrections are made through this way, through the nose to the brain. And it says that it has been recommended in many Islamic texts also. He says, Payambar, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he is a role model for us, for all humans. Whenever he was crossing an alley, his good smell was staying there. So even he was gone, people knew that Prophet has come to this area because of the good smell. he was using as many as what they say, good perfumes and good smells on himself, that sometimes it was shown on his hair and on his face that you know, sometimes you use oils, if you use too many, like too much of it, it will like show on your face. So he said, it says that on his head and his hair it was shown. And he was using meshk and amber to get a good smell. So meshk, in Arabic they say mesk, and in Persian we say meshk or moshk. In English, I think it's what they say, musk, M-U-S-K. And amber, I really don't know what it is in English. Yeah, you see it in the translator, maybe Google Translate or dictionary. You know how to write Arabic, yeah, how to read Arabic. You just write this one, because Fatima, I will not put like too much time on this one for every word. I will tell you the general. I will give you the general idea, but the words which I don't know the meaning, to be honest, I will not go and check for every single word, because it will be too much time consuming. So I think you can do it for yourself, and you just write it down and see. So sometimes also he was using oud, and oud, you know, of course, and qalia. I don't know qalia what it is. Even in Persian, I don't understand this qalia or amber. They use it, but I don't know what exactly it is. But I heard this word, but qalia, I never hear about it. So, so you see, qalia. Even in, if you know Urdu, maybe you know about these things. Oud and qalia, he was using them for good smell. Never he was refusing a gift which was perfume, a good smell, like what do you say for atr? Nowadays they say perfume, but I don't remember any other word for it. Perfume, yes, perfume, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. And whenever he was gifted, someone was giving him perfume as a gift, he was applying it, and he was saying, wait, that it has a good smell and it's not heavy. He always liked to use good smell, and he was enjoying it. He was spending more money on perfumes rather than on his food and his what he drinks. Okay. Everyone could know him from his good smell. Even when he went to Fatima Salamullah alayha, you know, in Hadith al-Kasab, it says that when Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein alayhim salam came to the home, after they said salam to their mother, they said that we are smelling a very good smell, as if our prophet, as if our grandfather Prophet Muhammad is here. This smell shows that he is here, and he was really there. So. And then here the book is talking about one Shaheed. Yeah. So this is one Iranian Shaheed, you know, Iraq war against Iran. So one of the Shaheeds, he's talking about him here, that he was also always using perfumes, and wherever he was entering, people could know the smell, and that his friends were saying even in the front line he was having his perfume with him and his comb with him, and even when he got the shahada, like his last minute, even they found this 2 bottles of perfumes with him. So it's saying that in the Islamic tradition and Islamic rituals, perfumes and good aroma and a good smell is always recommended. And in some other instances, it's like also recommended for Islamic or health recommendations or tip medical recommendations. Okay, so whenever he's talking about tip, he's saying that and they have tried to take it from the Islamic texts, like if there was a recommendation in Quran or Hadith. They have tried to conclude from that to get the Islamic recommendation for this medical issue or the medical recommendations. Okay, it's also again repeating that. Also, they get help of Quran, a tradition of Prophet Muhammad, ijma, and aql, which is like the logic. Okay, so it says there are two main chapters in Islamic Tab, what they call it, Islamic Tab. So he here is saying Islamic Tab, or let's say the Tab which they have tried to take it from the Islamic sources, but Fatima, some people do not like this word. Actually, they say don't relate it directly to Islam because this is your own interpretation, if this is the right word, from the Islamic sources, but maybe you are not totally right. So I will say traditional medicine. Anyhow, so here I say tip. So tip has two main chapters. One which one is related to how to keep your health, and what are the corrections you can do, and the one another chapter is the treatment and cure. So one, Islahat, Fatima, you remember in the class he talked about Islahat, maybe 6-7 points. I don't remember exactly. It was like a chart he was showing. So the word he was using for it, I really don't remember the exact word in English you were using for it. But if I want to translate it, I will say it means correction. But I remember the word was something else he was using. When in Arabic, I think Arabic, or even in Urdu probably use Islah. Islah means to correct something which has gone wrong, to correct it back. So something has gone wrong and you will correct it back. So one of these islahat, which is very important in the treatment, is islahat al-damaqi. Okay, so I told you this one. If you say damag in Arabic, it means brain. If you say damag in Persian, it means nose. But you see how they have related, interrelated this one in according to what he was saying in the book. So he says one of these islahat is islahat damagi, and the meaning here he writes it. In general, it means that islah al-naqd tariq bini. To make corrections for your brain through or via the nose. Okay. to fix the problems of the brain via your nose. Okay, so here it says, in old days, always they were thinking that nose is a gate to your brain. You know, there was in Urdu, I'm sure you say it. Okay, and whoever has in old days they were saying that whoever who has a big nose has big brain. Okay, so he says in this book, that is volume 16 in the collection of this one, Hakim Bashid, his books. This is the volume 16. He says he will go through 3 chapters. So first it will be like an introduction. And then it will be like آداب اصلاحات مغزی, like what are the how to do this one, اصلاحات مغزی, and ساخت عطر, like how to make perfumes. So I didn't read these chapters actually, but I'm telling you what is what the words written here. So when we go into these chapters, you'll see what is inside, inshallah. Okay, so this was the preface. I hope I could translate it in a way you can understand it. Sorry if it's not very fluent. Okay, Khuda Hafiz.